As I say, ye program with school prison visitation.
To add when Nico.
Yes, America. Omo kwa de nkola no koda ho. As I say, ye program with school prison visitation.
To add when Nico.
Yes, America. Omo kwa de nkola no koda ho. But they are protected. The prisoners don't know say omo on any program. Omo kobe 1 week near you omo. Omo kwa share the life there. Prison visitation, especially our boys, should be part of curriculum. Because the boy child is in danger. That is why the President Mahama said, "Ewa Tanzania say girl child ni say ni ya yebia esesi eni ko be ma no
so."
Hwenkwale yo mukoko kum ayi obi okumasi. Hwe mema miensa. Ne uhwe age ni ya 22, 20. What is going on?
Leader now, I think, is 42 years.
Yes, that's our leader. So this maybe say me blame my man because you see, Abnasa will show the background of most of these in Kola. Young Kase they are from single parent homes. A member no call what no me jankola na to I say me nya ka da me ka no call for ye me meka. Abna kole bien ho ye bafun. Me am advising my fellow women ukunu kokko wajiba ne brefie na betete no abra me papa no wo ye politician or a lawyer or a pharmacist ye 15 me ma me dia or ye Mrs. ne ye 5
but 10 no ye
yes
outside
if ye nyina obi abefie ho
na ne no dodo na beti asese
wonti asese
Mrs. na
Mrs. asem ni ope be ma ope ni luggage ope be ma ope ni baggage
say so one na nka ne sa
it does not matter
one in agreement
me patcho da e dey be na wo ye ya be ma no ko hu obi a ne ho ye ne fe
na Edrusa.
I am telling you the truth. We need to speak about these things because it is hurting our young boys. When you look into their background, most of them are single parent children. Most of them. Asemi kobaye akola na wo mo hete no ni papa pie. Enkola na omo kokko di sa abone no omo papa ewen.
But mami for kakran kan say sometimes ye memma no so ebi ye ehufo. Ebi suro mo yere. Anko ba no
profile voice na entie ni.
Say oba ni po aye krado. So be jinu po a bema no esuro so be ka kire ni yere say makoko ewa. What you say in this your generation no you ante say papa no that boldness of men is missing.
But said then no so no e be ka say wise na na say year no accept say sanity
ya sorry system no so ka
ope once enka na able to say papa bia na year no say we no aduane ko na we dia ba we bat me ko ha na we ba nei no obia protect ne dia mene wo
da binti na ma say abai
on na ebi so wo honom so obaka say ne yire nya ne bone se one ne ti asesena pa nanso be a mistake na akoba nti osuro say obaka ko ka kire no mpo
eni so usuro because awo any mistake akola bie ni obe wi ase o ye mistake. There's nothing called mistake in the ways of God because nyankopon ni madikro nti e wo ba no
say me ka be man ko aside say obi a wo twa no ho kakra
utwa ho ni de atwa ho ya na de baba
God will na me boss because these are things because me ni say wo bebo ni timu po say me kono makwa akwa
Edia ba ka say God will me boy me wife na down for ne Yaa Jantuah
o sika say bi mu slow no and I no come on we are them in me visa
one dey free no so come me ente e abra dey make can say
it's what can say e hunti na emomu ti bankola na enko
abra because you see yeah na me come me Christo ni me come say me controversial
me be munti me so
almost me controversial pastor what the leaders in the Bible the Old Testament what am I say yeah show them backgrounds look at their backgrounds Men can but look, you see, yeah,
almost fine.
Almost and yet the main woman on
no, no, it's not make you that's a canchima for no,
and also a buy him for. Let me say a seer. I am telling you, say a seer.
My young angel,
because you see, I know you're crying. Why the abna say a sin out Giacolana, Bema no cubio. But sometimes so better they see one Giacolano, the Bema Nako, or Banis Massa will be. Now I feel Baba legitimize this any part. What did they meet? A colladi and one corner, a collabia the Nika one. What you are saying is a baby or free baby away a collar. We need to look at that social aspect. Because men will be made men. Men will be made men. My cousin can say men will be made men.
Because why
that is the point.
But when my ma in a way say more irresponsibility no be burden
on the society
because a bakwala so a bi so innocent child also
affecting because we nipa our mentor no. You don't know who is mentoring this child. This boy child, you don't know who is mentoring him.
Njokonya comfortable baby na boni mu kra
na ope because that gap no wo ho. And maybe ne maami so nye capable so obegina aye te se papa ne be maami at the same time. If somebody mentors that child nipa na wo mentor no nya, then we are in trouble.
Yeah.
What did they make? They not feel rascality. No boy child should end up in prison. As I say, etimi ye juma. Me de ba be fa to me ho so ba ye campaign. Boy child eni so ko prison because abena wo wa e mema no ho no. Ages of 18, 21, 22 because of free boss style pe near the Nico main prison.
Okay,
how do they end there? Intermediate, as I see here reforms, as I see a Timmy repeating Kolawo school. Na Emma Womu is serious about their studies. As I said, to be part of the curriculum, no, there especially the boys have visited prisons, both boss style and the main prisons, and we should be able to punish them. Teachers and your friend is saying teachers and parents, and we should not frown on akola ya won out of wedlock.
Okay, Matsimedase.
My emotions are on two sides. The first side, when I say I feel pity for the young boys because nyamesi enkanopre judge be any who obehwe videos aye nyina ye hwe ye no waka say enkwada no enku free judge be any. So I fear for the consequences of them going before court. So Obewoba at the age of 18 years anka nebra SHS na or the walls of prison is not a comfortable thing. In fact, your prison so a one, it is not reformative.
Sir,
I am telling you, I've been there for a month.
Yeah.
I've been there for a month. It is not a place for any young person to see.
So you think, say, there's a possibility, say, whatever, and I say, be as a bonnet, a worsen than say, be because wako na assassin.
It doesn't reform. There's nothing there that can reform anybody when you enter there. It is something that we must work on. Eto sumi no se onwo babone da abe also una nim batete. Sometimes say you na you call boarding school, the euphoria of some things to me ma akorebi edi no ho agim because tobo yenye say no that euphoria no ema enkrofo de omo ho agima sebe omo nwene the consequences of what is happening. Me the message say any judge that these boys are put before, they should have some tenderness for these young boys. Whatever the sentences will be.
Tenderness, maybe tenderness is relative.
Yes. What I mean is, you who say yes, Omaya Bonnet, as I say a tree of my son, we will not run away from it. But yen tree of my son, in a way, the sentence wouldn't be too long because akwadakra afeli exams. Sometimes where a child wants to start life from, so okwakochro rewrite so okoye our systems and as obi decide say me nko school bio na my adwene say me pese me science so etoaso. Our system doesn't have rooms for people to start life again. Omo system ni mukura no e so difficult. Answer na we free mo a o science so aba. So a boy like 18 years, a boy like 20 years, near about 2 years sentence. You come back at the age of 20, at the age of 22, and he now baby start here free. Don't forget the way SS for. Onyepo. So you come back after 2 years, abra unthrow SS. After kwako throw SS. After kwako suye juma. What is it? Omo performance in school ankasa say na etie enadie. And looking at it from the other legs also no, I would say the boy that was attacked also need justice. We must also not live in Omaya compassionate without putting in strong things ebeye isunyade ediama afoforo. Ye nyina yeko school intako enade no yeko bi. At our time, at the worst point no, na ye insuo ena yeto abroye ho. Ye tumi to ho ye betwa munsuo aye. We do all these things.
Apia.
Na nipa ho hye no. You understand? That is it. But to the extent to say obebro ononku nipa with abuo, and you are not merciful in all that. So there were some 2 boys be so omoba some baby protected Abrantia. Those people so no, we must reward them in a way. Senebeya people will know say bibi kobonea ye jina nipa anemu esave no.
So we show compassion. Yes. There's reward.
Make I me area first na krono bi ana wo ho. Ye te wo net anajo near the kwakwe last stop. Afa wo phone na ade e ko so my phones be 4.
Hey.
I'm telling you, my phones be 4. Ba ku bi a me to e krade no kra man to me brana e de bre me. Adebache one day meto ojulo nam say akwa we de mebo na teka. Will you believe sa hemrachen na ojulo be 3 na me see na ya bro nkrofo we kwado mo ko 2 obi car battery and ya che
yeah almost
ya bro nkrofo isa ne nimmoja meduru ho me si mebu ni bi me hu akwa ne nimmoja na me san because I couldn't look at blood oozing and adding
up because what's a
intimation ranting ya ye tubuo na bako eba be patakwa na bako abonenim. I couldn't see how enkwada 15 16 17 would do that to another student, forgetting say. And you see there was another lady in the video na ultra the scene that was happening and was jubilating. Another young lady was jubilating, and I was like, come on, which nation are we building? And yama enyefe and you see, there's something about our school system. Me wa Prempeh College, we had counselors. So great former. The counselors will invite you. So subaya with the free fee by counselor will call you. I had one call from opening Kwejutre. No, Oche maths. I was not good in mathematics. On no started say Oche in maths. He called me to his house. Questions are obisa me. I was like, I should be a only more
practical ways here is relatable.
And I say, I deal with Intinama Usuru, and you come to class with a mindset I deal with mints. Yes, yeah. How many of our teachers today
will do that?
How many 40% our maths in the class are very good.
Wow. To encourage you, will be able say poor.
Or very good. Because before all taking me, I had a mindset say maths they mean to me. So because of that act, any time I me any subject, may the maths ever come home. For him to see an improvement and I began to like it. For him to see growth in me. And I am so proud, and every time I say it in honor of opening Kwejutre. And then our teachers are overwhelmed with the numbers and all that. So one-to-one, that teacher-parent relationship, and it is something that we must bring back to our schools. Counseling sections must be brought back to our schools. Sena ebeya oba eko school unim say he will come out as a better person. These boys were very wrong. They may have acted wrongly, but yebe pacho e de ama wonom na abrantia so a ya pana bo no so no will seek justice for him. And nuntino ye courts no omonfa omonho enhye the middle of this one yentwe emofra no aso, but
it should be measured.
Akoko otiaba onkumba na yenhwe reforms a ebe free.
Okay.